Hey, Joy Connectors! I'm so excited to talk to you guys today. Every time. Love you guys. I'm here to talk to you today about the power of making a decision, which means that in every situation, we have at least two choices. So that means there is no opportunity to blame someone else for our unhappiness, for our anger, for our fear, for our lack of fulfillment, for our lack of achievement. There's no blaming anyone else because we always have a choice. There's beauty in this, my friends. It's empowerment. It's not always easy. It's not easy to see, and it's not always easy to face our own decisions, right? Sometimes it's easier to blame someone else. Then we're off the hook. Then we can sit in silence. Then we can sit in dissatisfaction and say, well, I would if only I had, or if only she hadn't, then I would be able to, or if I was brought up differently, or if I was given something else. Look, we all have our lot in life. We all have our lessons and challenges that are for us. They're not against us, the challenges we have. I used to think had some like deficit because I was from a small town. I had to overcome all of this naivete that I didn't understand when I went to big cities, when I moved to New York City or when I lived in Boston. Oh boy, there were some lessons to be learned, but there was such value in those lessons. I took them in. I made them my own. I understood them because I had to learn them in the way that I did. They provided value and strength to me in learning them, as all of our lessons do. Now, again, never said easy, but for our benefit. So this is why it does us no service to create blame, to point the finger at someone else, because at the end of the day, life is all about our own choices and decisions. And I think most of you watching this video are old enough to make your own decisions. And if you're not, come talk to me. I can still help you. I've been in your position. If you are a minor, I understand. I hear you. And bless your parents. Bless them for the love and care they provide you. But back to decisions and blame and empowerment. So I can't tell you how many times I've been in a struggling situation. Like, okay, friend, as I make the phone call, here is the impossible situation I'm in. I need help. And some very good friends have said to me in those moments, after I've vented whatever I needed to say, after I've presented the problem I have and not sure what to do with next, many a good friend has said to me, take back your power, Chris. You're giving someone else way too much power in the situation. Which means I'm not open and receptive to the choices that I have around me. And it's hard when we're in fear to use our imagination and see clearly and see those choices. So I'm going to give you 3 tips on when you find yourself in those scenarios, when you think someone else is to blame or you're in what feels like an impossible situation. Because we create our own lives. We know that. We create our lives based on our adult decisions. So number 1, you've heard it before, you're going to hear it again. Meditation. That's number 1. Why is that great? Because you have a chance to get still and quiet the noise. And fear creates a lot of noise in our brains. So to get quiet and discern what's fear and what's the truth and separate that So that's number one. And also to remember, most importantly, what's real today. Look down. Where are your feet? Close your eyes, hand on heart. What do you feel? Blood pumping through your veins and a heartbeat. Okay, you're in a present moment. You're alive, you're awake. What's going on? So that's number one, meditation. Number two, write, journal, or talk it out. So for me, writing is a way for me to kind of do a dump of all of the thoughts that I have in my brain and make clear what's what, right? After I get quiet. Or sometimes if I have a hard time getting quiet, writing down what's going on for me is really helpful. Even if it's 2 pages of blah blah or noise, and then I start to get to the meat of it after those 2 pages, great, fine, no problem. Number 3, move. Move, people. Exercise, sweat, clearing the body of toxins, of waste. And that's what sweat will do for us. It's getting rid of the stuff we don't need. We'll clear the mind. Clearing the body clears the mind. Move the body, you change a thought, right? Move a muscle, change a thought. We've gone through that one before too. So meditation, writing or talking it out, perhaps with a great friend. And 3, move. Move. Dance in your living room, take a walk, go to a class, go to the gym. Move. But remember that your life is your own. That's the freedom. We have 2 choices in every situation. Which one do you want to make? Do you want to walk toward fear? Or do you want to walk toward gratitude? Pain, joy. You choose. Until next time, love you guys.